Good morning children. Today we will begin with geometry. First lesson, lines and angles. Okay, so the basic things of the geometry we will discuss first. Okay, in that the first one comes as point. Okay, so what is point children? A point is nothing but a dot. Yes, it is the smallest geometrical figure having no dimensions. Dimensions means length, breadth and height. A point has no dimension. This doesn't have length, breadth and height. Okay. Then next is line segment. So what do you mean by line segment children? Yes, now suppose you have 2 points. Yes, 2 points. When you join these 2 points, we get a line segment. Okay. A line segment has 2 endpoints. Yes, A, B. So here AB is a line segment. A line segment is defined as a line having the 2 endpoints is called as a line segment. Then what is line children? What do you mean by line? When a line can be extended on both the sides indefinitely, that is called as a line. Yes, I can extend this indefinitely on either sides, that is called as a line. Yes, we can extend it on both the sides indefinitely, that is called as a line. Okay children. Then next, these arrow marks represent that they can be extended indefinitely on both the sides. Then next comes ray. What do you mean by ray children now? Ray means a line which has one end point. That is called as a ray. Yes, one end point. And on the other side it can be extended indefinitely. One end point and on other side it can be extended indefinitely. That is called as a ray. Okay. So these are some of the basic things which you have to know. Then next, coming to the next one is angle. What do you mean by angle? Yes. Angle is formed when 2 rays meet at a common point. Now, this is one ray. Yes, one end point. Now, when another ray meet at the same point, another ray is meeting at the same point, then an angle is formed. Yes, A, B, C. Okay, AB is one ray, BC is one ray. Both the rays have a common point B. Yes, and the space between these 2 rays forms an angle. So here angle ABC, it is written in this form. Angle ABC, or you can write it as angle CAB. Always the vertex should come in between while writing the name of the angle. Okay, now what is vertex? The common point where the 2 rays meet, that point is called as vertex children. Okay. Now here point B is the vertex of an angle where the 2 rays meet at a common point. That common point is called as the vertex. And these 2 rays, AB and BC rays, are called as arms of the angle. Yes, they are arms of the angle. Okay children. So this is regarding angle. Now next, you have already studied the types of angles. Okay, so once again we will revise the types of angles. So which are the different types of angles we have studied children? We have acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle, then complete angle, straight angle and reflex angle. Yes, these are the different types of angles. You must be able to differentiate or recognize these different types of angles. Yes. So first one is acute angle. Yes. What do you mean by acute angle children? Acute angle means when the angle measurement is more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree, then the angle formed is called as an acute angle. Yes, the measurement of an acute angle is between more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. Okay, the measurement of acute angle. So acute angle you will always get in this form, 90 degrees straight. So always acute angle will be less than 90 degree. Okay, so this forms an acute angle. Okay, based on this you must be able to identify with the figure also which type of angle it is. Okay, then next coming to obtuse angle. What do you mean by obtuse angle? When the measurement of an angle is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, then that angle is said to be obtuse angle. Okay children, so the measurement of an obtuse angle is more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree. That is called as obtuse angle. Yes, it will be more than 90 degree and less than 180 degree is called as obtuse angle. So obtuse angle always you will get in this form. Yes, 90 degree, more than 90 degree. Yes, see the space in between. Okay, so this is an obtuse angle. Okay children. Then next is right angle. Yes, what do you mean by right angle? When the measurement of an angle is exactly 90 degree, then that angle is said to be right angle. Okay, it will be exactly 90 degree. When the measurement of an angle is exactly 90 degree, it is said to be a right angle. So right angle you always get it this form. Yes, and the right angle you are not supposed to make an arc. It should be like this. Okay, so this is right angle. Yes. Then next is complete straight angle. Okay. So straight angle means a straight line. The angle formed by a straight line. Okay. Now this angle formed is a straight angle. That is an angle measuring exactly 180 degree. An angle which measures exactly 180 degree is called as a straight angle. Okay, it is called as a straight angle. So this is a straight angle. Okay. Then next is reflex angle. Yes. What do you mean by reflex angle? Yes, reflex angle is nothing but an angle which measures more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree is called as reflex angle. Yes, it will be more than 180 degree and less than 360 degree is called as a reflex angle. Yes, now for example, okay, these are the two arms of the angle and this angle formed here. See, you can see here, this is the reflex angle. Okay, this is called as a reflex angle. Then next is complete angle. What do you mean by complete angle? Complete angle means here now the angle formed at a point. Yes, this complete angle it measures exactly 360 degree. An angle which measures exactly 360 degrees is called as a complete angle. Now for example in a circle, yes, the angle, this is a circle, yes, circle has a center. So the angle formed at the center is always 360 degree. Yes, this is 360 degree. Okay, so this is regarding the types of angles, children. Now next children, we will study the related angles. Okay, so which are the different related angles here? So first one in that is complementary angles. Okay, so what do you mean by complementary angles? So these are always pair of angles. Okay, so when a pair of angles, the sum is 90 degree, then those pair of angles are said to be complementary angles. Yes, when the sum of the pair of angles, then sum of pair of angles is exactly 90 degree, children, then those two angles are said to be complementary angles. Now for example here I will draw one angle as 60 degree. Okay, this is an acute sum should be 90 degree. So if I draw another angle measuring 30 degree. Okay. Now if you add these two angles, 60 plus 30, what do you get? 90. So these two pair of angles are said to be complementary angles. Yes, the measurement may be anything, but the sum, when you add them, you must get exactly 90 degree. Then those two angles are said to be complementary angles. Okay. Then next is supplementary angles. Okay. What do you mean by supplementary angles? When the sum of two angles is exactly 180 degree, then those two pair of angles are said to be supplementary angles. Yes, when the sum of pair of angles is 180 degree, then those two pair of angles are said to be supplementary angles. Now for example, I will draw here one angle measuring 130 degree. Okay, this angle measures 130 degree. So what will be its complementary angle, children? Sum should be 180. One angle is 130. So the other complementary angle to this will be 50 degree. 180 minus 130. So that will measure 50 degrees. Okay. So if this angle measures 50 degree and the sum of these two will give you 180 degrees. So these two pair of angles are said to be supplementary angles. Okay. Yes. Now coming to the next one is adjacent angles. Okay. So these are the very important things, the basic things which will be carried forwarded to the next classes also. So be very careful and understand this. Adjacent angles. What do you mean by adjacent angles now? Yes. So adjacent angles means they share a common arm. Adjacent angles is also a pair of angles, but they share a common arm between them. Now for example, this is an angle. If I draw one more ray in this angle, now here two angles are formed. One and two. Two angles are formed. Now, okay, what do you see in this, children? This is an angle. Both the angles 1 and 2 have a common arm. Yes, I will name this A, B, C and D. ABD is one angle, DBC is another angle. Now both these angles have a common arm DB, common. It is common arm for both the angles. Yes, so such angles are said to be adjacent angles. The sum of adjacent angles can be anything. But when the two angles share a common arm, then those two angles are said to be adjacent angles. Okay? Then, so here angle 1 and 2 are adjacent angles. Then next coming to linear pair of angles. Linear pair of angles. So what do you mean by linear pair of angles? So linear pair of angles means here linear pair is also an adjacent angles, but the only difference is in linear pair the sum of the adjacent angles will be exactly 180 degree. Then that angle is said to be linear pair of angles. So always a straight line. On a straight line, when a ray is standing, the two angles formed are said to be linear pair of angles, children. Okay? So straight line, a ray is standing, and the sum of these two angles is exactly 180 degree. 1 plus 2, angle 1 plus angle 2 is exactly 180 degree. Then these two pair of angles are said to be linear pair of angles. Okay, understood the difference? Adjacent angles may not be 180 degree. May be 180, may not be 180. But linear pair of angles, the sum of two angles will always be exactly equal to 180 degree. Only then they are said to be linear pair of angles. Okay. Then the last one is here vertically opposite angles. Okay. So what do you mean by vertically opposite angles? Okay. So when two straight lines intersect at one point, the vertically angles are formed. You can see two straight lines. line, CD is one straight line. Now these two straight lines are intersecting at a point. Four angles are formed. You can see four angles are formed, children. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Four angles are formed. So the opposite angles in this are called as vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, that property you must know. Angle 1 is opposite to angle 3, and they are also equal. Angle 1 is also equal to angle 3. Then 2 is opposite to angle 4. So angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Okay. So this was regarding the